All right, so I checked. Today's Saturday. So Saturdays, is represented or governed by Saturn, the planet Saturn. Saturn. I don't know why that sounds so weird. Me trying to say Saturn. But anyway, Saturn. And, Saturn is all about time, discipline. So that's what today we should make that about. And then Saturday is also represented by the root chakra. This is why most places say Saturday is the beginning of the week. Some people say it's Wednesday. I say it doesn't matter, honestly, TBH. A day, is still an experience if you just look at it that way. But I'm getting ready to go get this shower. Excuse me. I'm gonna go get in the shower, put some clothes on, get ready for the day. I'm gonna try not to wash my hair, so I want to go outside, but I'm not gonna go if my hair's drippy. But oh yeah, Saturday too. If you follow mythology, Saturdays was the bath days, like the day of the week where everybody will go to like the bathhouse and go take a bath just for that day or whatever. So if you want to spend some time by the water today, or, by, any type of water, your tears, saliva, a body of water, you are a body of water. And then, okay, back to the root chakra, getting down to the root, the basics. Let's see. You want to do some affirmations because, the root is every chakra has this duality. It has this high and this low point, right? And you can just do a reflection, right? Like a checkup to see where are you, or how is your root chakra reflecting, or how is your foundation standing? Is it sturdy, stable, unstable? You can just check in, right? And just check in by, the root chakra is also connected with the knees and your legs. Like, I don't want to get into like too much into that, but your knees and your legs, and you think about roots, think about like, trees, root, the color red, grounding can be essential for the root chakra. So if you want to go outside today and ground, or if you have a grounding mat, meditation, you can ground and meditate. Red candles, red foods, candies can help also implement the root chakra. You can listen to some, sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. And I know my phone's getting ready to die, so I gotta put on a charger. The only thing I like about the 1% on the iPhone, it does this big one. It holds that 1%. It holds the line. But and I'll post more when I post this video. But yeah, so I'm starting to think like maybe we should make this like an everyday thing. So today's Saturday, obviously. So, tomorrow will be Sunday. So tomorrow, Sunday, the Sunday would be the sun, and then the heart chakra. So we can go like things like that. So I'm thinking about like, yeah, maybe we should just start doing some stuff like that. And then it's kind of just like a daily checks and balances, right? Kind of like how the government have their checks and balances, but this can be our own system of checks and balances just to make sure that we are where we need to be, and if not, how can we get there? I hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll have a beautiful day. I'm going to go get me some grounding on. Thinking about either going for a walk. I did, when I went to the park and had breakfast the other morning, I did leave a pink quartz out there for nature. And like right when I put the pink quartz down, it started raining so hard. It was just like I took it as like a thank you or whatever for my gift. But I didn't bury it. I just like left it and, with the trees. So it'll be kind of fun to go see if it's still there because I don't remember exactly where I put it. But like I said, I like playing hide go seek with nature because I explained before, like everything around us, it is alive. And things that are alive, they can communicate, whether it's verbal, nonverbal, telepathy. We do have different forms of communication versus like besides spelling or cursing when we talk, right? There's other forms of communication. And so when I like put stuff out in nature, I'll just put them in random spots, and then I try not to remember. I try to like keep as little details as possible. So when I go back in that vicinity or just out in that area, I like to use my gifts to help me find what I put down, right? And I like to listen to nature. It talks, the rocks talk, they all have life. Because these rocks right here that I have sitting on my windowsill, I got them from like the little creek down by the park a few weeks ago. And I've had them, but I said I was going to return them because they're not mine to keep. And I'm okay with that. But usually like when I have rocks, I'm like, some it's like, okay, I'll keep them and blah, blah, blah. But these rocks, they want to go back to where they came from. And I'm okay with that. And so I just been having them charged by the window, but I'm going to go put them back by the water. Because it's like, I don't know, they're just out of their elements. But we can just start this today. Yep. So today will be Saturday, Root Chakra. Let's get some grounding on, right? Let's get some connecting and some stabilizing, some foundations going, right? Some self-awareness, right? When the soul meets the spirit or becomes aware of the spirit. And I'm going to keep asking this question. Who are you? Who are you? How are you? When are you? Why are you? Now are you? Why are you? Who are you? Do you know who you are? And I'm going to keep asking this question until you can finally answer it in a way. Because when I asked myself this question again last night, well, actually, it was like this morning, and I was just like, who am I? And I was just like asking myself that. And then I finally answered myself back, was like, I am all that I am. And that answer, so like that, it sounds so vague, but that statement is just so layered, right? Because if I was to tell you who I am, I couldn't put that into words. I could not. But the only thing that I can tell you is I am whatever I say I am. Because if I wasn't, then what would I say I am? But no, I am all that I am. And I am all that I will be, right? I am who I used to be. I am who I'm becoming. I am who I am. Like, I am. And I get it now. And I truly get it. But I'm going to keep asking you all too until you can understand as well that you are too. You are. And as always, I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm probably going to make me some tea and then take a shower and then get my day started from here. Ashe, ashe, ashe.